Brazos County will need regular session on March 20, 2018, 10 a.m. in the Commissioners Courtroom, County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item on the agenda is invocation page release to the U.S. and Texas flag. Commissioner Collins will lead those.
Every song. Father God, we thank you this morning for this day and for the opportunities that you have placed before us. We ask, Lord, that you forgive our sins. And we pause to say thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you, Lord, for those that are working toward the good of the people of our community. We pray for the first offenders and all of those that put their lives in harm's way for our protection and for our lives. We do ask, Lord, that you smile on each of us in a very special way. Hear our prayers and answer. This is our prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. And I want to introduce Barbara Smith this morning. She just came on board with the county. She's part-time public information officer for the county. So hopefully from now on we'll be able to get positive information and get it out to the citizens and the media. And Barbara's been in the media for a good many years. Was with KPTX in the morning show, and still I think will hold a position maybe with the KAMU. So she's going to be with us part-time, and we're looking forward to getting a lot of good information out. So thanks, Barbara. Y'all need to get to know her. If you need any help, you know, in getting information out with other departments, I know Sheriff does a really good job on his own. I don't know who y'all have doing y'all's public information. Y'all do a great job over there, but if anybody needs any help, you know, getting information out, Barbara will be here. So, thank you.
She's on payroll today?
Monday, yesterday. Started yesterday.
Great. We have work to do. Good.
Okay, so if there's no other citizen input and/or concern, we will consider take actions on agenda items 3 through 23. Number 3 is proclamation 18-021 declaring March 29, 2018 as Chamber Day.
Move approval. Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 4 is a letter of support for Texas A&M University Internet 2 Technology Evaluation Center's research project proposal for the integration and indoor localization of buildings using 3D point cloud information and emergency management. Motion made, seconded. Discussion, and Dr. Walt Magnuson with, Eric, you want to introduce?
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. So what I am asking this morning is that Brazos County sign a letter supporting the proposal that the Internet 2 Technology and Evaluation Center is going to be submitting to the National Institute of Standards and Technology for a project in which they're going to go in and several different buildings, 10 or so buildings around the Bryan College Station area, and acquire 3D modeling points of these buildings, and then that data is going to be used by researchers, academia, industry to develop tools that can be utilized by, among other people, first responders, for example. So they would go into, let's say, our courthouse and get a full 3D model rendering of that building. And then in the future, as tools have been developed to utilize that modeling data, those tools could be given over to law enforcement, fire, so that if something occurs inside that building, that's just one more tool in their tool set. So to explain a little bit further, I've brought Dr. Magnuson here this morning. He carries a number of different titles, but this morning his title is Director of the A&M's Internet 2 Technology and Evaluation Center. And so with that, I'll turn it over to you, Dr. Max.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk this morning here for just a few minutes. February 22nd of 2012, the U.S. Congress passed the Middle Class Tax Relief Act, and one of the things that it did was to create a public safety broadband network, an LTE network parallel to AT&T and Verizon's network that would be used by first responders. The purpose of that was to get us through periods where, heavy game days, chili fests and things like that, when the cellular networks typically are unavailable. If public safety is going to be able to do data transmission on it, that's really, it's a must. They allocated $7 billion to do that, and last year AT&T was awarded the national contract in doing that. Brazos County, you're right, does have a very good reputation in this space. Your sheriff's office has been the first major organization in the country to really do any significant work on that network. Your sheriff's office has been very well documented, very well written up, followed by a large number of people, and they're basically the leaders in the country in this space. What's happening right now is there was also $300 million set off to the side to do additional research. The project we're working on is one of those projects that was funded, would be funded as part of that research. So the idea is that if we have a high-speed, high-reliability, high-availability network, what are things that we could do with it? And one of the ideas was if we have 3D images of buildings that could be used by first responders, that could be used possibly for, first response situations, could be used for training situations, a number of other things. When I say a number of other things, that's the question that we don't know. That's where the research comes in. If the data were out there, if the data were available, what would we do with it? So NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, is asked to have somebody do some modeling of a number of buildings. We would take about 3 or 4 buildings on campus. A few buildings in the city of Bryan has offered up a few buildings. City of College Station has offered up a few buildings, and then we're also asking for Brazos County to do the same. When I say offer up, basically what that means is we would have our team go in with 3D scanners, and for example, they would bring the 3D scanner into the corner, and it would provide a 3D image of everything that's within the room itself. That data would be archived by the university and made, let's say, for example, the University of Colorado wanted to do some research on looking at how you can basically utilize that for in-building location. That data set would be made available to them. We would have the Center for Cybersecurity at Texas A&M University overseeing the security aspects of it. So Dr. Dan Ragsdale, who recently joined us from NSA, would be overseeing the security on it. Other people would only have access to it on a requested basis. You would be notified anytime that somebody did request access to any of the Brazos County buildings. So in other words, the information is secured, it's tightly contained, and you would be notified anytime that there would be requests for it. In addition, we would also make that information available to Brazos County as well. So if you want samples or if you want the data sets for your buildings, obviously you've got them. I think it's a win-win. This really keeps Texas A&M University and Brazos County and the Brazos Valley very much in the forefront of public safety, which we have been for a while, and want to make sure we stay there.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
And the data would be secure. The images the 3D images would be secure in terms of protected from data breaches.
Correct.
During transmission, both at rest and in transmission, all information would be encrypted and would be secured.
It's proprietary.
It is proprietary, yes.
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Interesting project.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we've got a motion and a second. No further discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Okay. Number 5 is considered possible action on standard operating procedure for the risk management training program. Second. Motion made, second. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 6 is acceptance of donation of framed artwork from Ed Bull and Bruce Eric for the health and wellness event. favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is acceptance of donated property left by inmates leaving Brazos County Jail.
Move approval.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Number 8 is approval of the following job descriptions.
Move approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, A and B, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 9 is order exempting the contract for Farrier Harrop Lawrenceboro, approved on February 20, 2018 from competitive solicitation pursuant to Texas Government Code 262.024A7A. Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Number 10 is extension of contract 17-269 for automotive equipment, oils, and lubricants with Universal Lubricants, and I think we want to remove that from the agenda. I need a motion.
I offer a motion that we remove item 10 from this agenda.
Motion made, seconded, to remove from the agenda. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is request to advertise 18-120 landscape maintenance.
Move approval.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is acceptance of Saddle Creek subdivision, Phase 12 in the Brazos County Road Maintenance System, the road, canvas back cove, portion of Saddle Creek Drive, and roadway drainage structures in compliance with Brazos County subdivision and development regulations, sites located precinct 1. Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is final plat of Heartland Ranch subdivision, 11.163 acres, Elliott M. Milliken Survey, A-40, Brazos County, Texas, 4 lots, 10.77 acres, right-of-way dedication, .393 acres, sites located in precinct 1. Move approval. Second.
Second.
Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14, request for J.C. Wall III for variance pertaining to Brazos County subdivision regulations, Article 6A1B, to allow construction of roadway section under rural subdivision requirements rather than curb and gutter roadway section for urban subdivision development for the proposed Vintage Estates subdivision. See attached letter for request. Sites located in precinct 2. Second. Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is acceptance of special warranty deed from Evelyn Ruth Francis and William G. Francis Jr. for .058 of 1 acre of land to be used as bridge replacement on Scasta Lane, located in precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is acceptance of special warranty deed from Albert James Bonifaci for .43 acres of 1 acre of land to be used for bridge replacement on Dillashaw Tap Road, located in precinct 2. Right of way is being donated, and the county is only paying for the fencing. Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is consider and take action on the Select Energy MD America utility permit to install temporary 10-inch polyurethane water line within and along the right-of-way of Jack Creek Road, a distance of 2,560 feet. Project will provide water to an oil well, sites located in precinct 2.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is expenditure journal entries. Expenditure journal entries FY 17/18, 030047 through 030050.
Move approval. Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye. Opposed? None motion 19 is tax refund application for the following.
I move approval A through E. Second.
Motion made, seconded, A through E, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. 20 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 17/18, 24.1 through 24.4. Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 21 is personnel change of status, and we need to remove the action form for Joel Castro Jr. I think he's in the jail.
I offer a motion to approve the personnel change of status request with the exception of Joe Castro Jr.
Motion made, seconded, to approve the personnel change of status with that one exception.
Marcy.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 22, payment of claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County, claim number 800-1949 through claim number 800-2255. Second. Motion made, second, discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 23, Sheriff's Report on Inmate Population. Sheriff.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners. 610 has been our peak in the last 24 hours. 523 males, 87 females. We have 45 with ankle monitor who are in home confinement, and 13 men.
Thank you, Sheriff. Number 24 is announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
I do have a notice about a cause, a scene for a good cause. The prenatal clinic of Brazos County is inviting everyone over to Blaze Pizza. This is a fundraiser, and the prenatal clinic is one of those organizations, nonprofit organizations that we support. When I say we, Brazos County. So we're asking everyone to assist. I hope to see you there. What date did you say? March 22nd, which is Thursday, from 5 p.m. to 8. So don't go home for dinner. Take everybody over to the Blaze Pizza. Safety Square. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to announce that's fine. That was going to be on a call for citizens' input and/or concerns. We've got a blood drive going on today. Got a little extra blood. We'd love to have y'all donate. So.
I'd like to encourage everyone to prepare to participate in the March 29th Chamber Day. For those of you that may not know this, Chamber Day is co-sponsored by Brazos County, and it would be excellent for some of our staff to volunteer to assist with the activities of the day. The county judge is invited to read the proclamation we signed today at the 8 o'clock opening, and we're at the Expo Center, and everybody's excited about that.
I will be in Manifestus. I've got a county judge roundtable that I've...
So you will be telecasting the reading of the proclamation?
I'll be on the road. I'll get in trouble if I'm trying to read.
Yeah. Pull over. Well, anyway, we would like to have Brazos County show up in great numbers because it is wonderful effort of the county and other businesses getting involved with the chamber, and the information is very important to the economic report of our area.
Mr. Crowley, I had not decided whether I was gonna do the morning session or the afternoon session yet, and I think.
You could do both.
I think you just, well, I'm gonna give somebody else a shot at that.
You could do both.
Thank you. I will see you for both.
All right. Thank you all.
No other, is there any other announcement? If there's none, you
There's
ha-
someone that wanted to speak?
That was for item 4.
Oh, we took care of that. Thank you.
it's out here in the hallway, right here, just, that's where they usually set up, I'm pretty sure, is that right, Betty?
Yeah, they're there. And
I'm sure.
Always.
as all,
T-shirt.
a free t-shirt?
T-shirt, I guess it's warmed up enough. Last time it was a sweatshirt, so.